Briefly, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to take like 26 pages of Justice Stevenson's dissent to the Citizens United decision and boil it down to just 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so let me just say that if you ever get a chance to take a look at a Supreme Court dissenting decision, this is the one. The guy's a wonderful writer. Basically, Citizens United is that Supreme Court decision where they said that a corporation is a person and money is free speech. Yeah, okay. And if you take a look at this dissent, there's a lot of good reasons you can see why they are wrong. 5 of them are wrong, 4 of them are right. And one of the most important reasons, if anybody has any judicial bents to them here, is the idea is that this decision breaks all the existing precedents. And so, for instance, there is a long history of the government controlling corporations and their electoral spending. For instance, in 1907, the Uhlman Act limited how corporations could influence elections. 1947, the Taft-Hartley Act. 1971, Federal Election Campaign Act. And most importantly, in 2002, the McCain-Feingold Bill, Bipartisan Campaign Reform Act of 2002. All this legislation was designed to limit corruption by trying to get some of the money out of politics. The Supreme Court has a long history of upholding this kinds of legislation. For those judicially inclined, Buckley versus Vallejo in 1976, California Medical Association versus the FEC in 1981, FEC versus Wisconsin Right to Life in 2007. So all of these Supreme Court decisions kind of take the idea of here's free speech for corporations and here's corruption where there's not too much money in politics. And they all say that corruption in politics caused by this incredible amounts of money is more important than free speech for corporations. I guess one of the last things I want to say that is kind of funny is that if you take a look at the 5 judges who think that corporations are people, they even go on to say that we citizens deserve to hear more speech from corporations.
Woo.
Now, raise your hand if you want to see more speech from corporations. Okay, raise your hand if you think that the government listens to corporations too much. Okay, now what if you think that corporations don't listen to regular people? Raise your hand. Okay, all right, so I don't think anybody here is suffering from not hearing enough from corporations. Okay, thank you very much. I've taken my time up. If you get a chance, take a look. It's Justice John Paul Stevens wrote that dissenting opinion. Thank you very much.